morning, grade ones. Today we're going to be learning or revising from grade R another sound, kicking king. But before we do that, let's quickly go over the sounds we have revised so far since the beginning of grade 1. This is a L sound. Yes. Quickly, can you give me a word that starts with the sound? Good job. What sound is this? Yes, it's B. Can you give me a word that starts with B as fast as you can? Well done. And what is this sound that I'm holding up? Yes, it's H. Quickly, a word that starts with a H sound. You are just too clever. Well done, grade ones. So, shall we have a look at our new sound that we're going to revise today? It's time to revise our new sound for today, and that is kicking king. Kicking king says k, 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 k. And kicking king starts words like koala and kangaroo. We're going to listen to the kicking king story now, so listen carefully and look at the picture.
Kicking King lives with Quarrelsome Queen in the Letterland Castle. He's one of the kindest men you will ever meet. He has to be able to keep the peace, living with such a quarrelsome queen. Letterland's king is a keen football player. He loves kicking the ball really hard. That's why everybody calls him Kicking King. Kicking King loves his pets too. He has a kangaroo, a koala, some little kittens, and even a kestrel has flown in to play today. When Kicking King kicks in words, you will hear his k sound. Oh no! He has kicked so hard that he has dropped his key. Can you find where Kicking King's key is?
Did you manage to find where Kicking King's key had dropped? I'm sure you did. I know that you've got eagle eyes. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to put the slide back on now for about 10 to 20 seconds, and I want you to look closely, and I'd like you to try and find as many words as you can that start with K.
Look at the pictures on the next few slides. All of them start with Kicking King's K sound. Look at the picture, say the word out loud, and listen for the K sound at the beginning of the word.
Okay, let's have a look at what work we have to do today. This is our Kicking King worksheet, and you're going to look for all the words that have a k sound at the beginning of the word. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to look at the picture, I'd like you to say the word out loud and listen very carefully for the sound that is at the beginning of that word. If it starts with a k sound, then I'd like you to color it in and write the Kicking King letter next to the picture. So if you look closely at your worksheet now, you will see the very first picture in the top left-hand corner is a key. Does key start with Kicking King? Yes, it does. So you'll color it in, and using your pencil, you will write the k sound next to it. Let's have a closer look at the worksheet and what pictures there are on this worksheet. There's a key, a house, a kangaroo, a watering can, a kite, a box, kick, king, hat, kettle, ruler, koala. Now, boys and girls, don't be tricked. Some of these do not start with Kicking King. So, I would like you to find all the pictures on the worksheet that start with Kicking King, and I'd like you to color them in neatly with your roll-ups, just like Mrs. Aston is doing here. So once you've finished colouring in your picture, we're going to write the Kicking King letter. Now, Kicking King, the k sound or the k letter starts at the top. So you're going to start at the top and you're going to go down from the top to the bottom. Then we're going to lift up our pencil and we're going to place it to the right of the long fireman's pole, and we're going to pretend that this is the ball that is coming towards Kicking King, and we're going to draw a line and we're going to stop when the ball touches Kicking King. Then we're going to draw Kicking King's leg that kicks the ball away, and Kicking King kicks the ball away with his leg. That's all the work we have for you today, boys and girls.